Okay, I'm getting a message for someone who there's someone in your life, okay? And I feel like whenever you run into them, it's like the eye contact between you, it sends shivers down your spine, okay? And I feel like you've known this person before, or at least that's what it may feel like. Their energy could feel very familiar to you right off the bat. I don't know if this is someone that you've recently met at work. It could be met through a mutual group of friends. This could be somebody that, like for some of you, you've recently started going somewhere. It could be a new gym, it could be a place where you regularly go for appointments. You could have recently taken in your vehicle to get work done. Maybe you're having work done on your home, your workplace. There's contractors there. I don't know what it is. All I know is that there has been maybe like weeks or months that have gone by since you two have been in each other's proximity, and the eye contact just keeps getting more and more intense. So much to the point now where you feel like you miss this person even though you've never spoken a word to them. When you miss them, let's say they don't show up for work, or like they're not there when you go for your appointment, you might feel like, okay, what am I doing, like being on the lookout for this person? Like, what the hell am I really doing? So you could find yourself doing a lot of strange things, and I'm here to tell you they catch themselves doing the exact same thing. So they might have to not show up at the workplace, but they could be at home feeling like, damn, like I wish I went to work today. Like, I wonder what she's up to, what she's doing. So I don't know what's going on or what's brewing here, but I do feel like it is this deep connection that you two can't necessarily explain. It's like your presence scares each other, but at the same time, you just can't do without one another. There's a natural curiosity as well to just get to know each other. If you could just get over this big nervous feeling of the attraction. Okay, so I'm going to dig into this and see what feelings are lurking beneath the eye contact. Okay, can we get more on this connection between these two people? What the heck is going on between you two? Okay, so you're being called to let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. This could be somebody who has come into your life and I feel like they're trying to get close to you. Okay, they could be teaching you lessons of receiving or accepting help, that you're not alone. I don't know how it is they've come into your life, Divine Feminine, but this could be someone where they're supporting you in some way and you feel strange about it, or they're there as some kind of awakening or eye opener. This could be like ever since they've popped into your life, you feel more romantic and sexy and beautiful. I feel like this is something that you've been asking for, or your heart's been open to it. You're attracting this great love because you yourself, you're a romantic person and you're attracting somebody who is exactly like that. A lot of you have spent a lot of time conjuring this up, or your heart's been manifesting it, is another thing that I'm hearing. And because I feel like you've known them before, you feel familiar around them, okay? And that is also what is pushing you to really just want to reach out and communicate or either spend time together. But I feel like the weird thing about this is you two barely know one another. Okay, the honeymoon energy suggests time alone, and also too, time away from everything and everyone. So you guys might live in a community or town where it would be strange or weird for you to go on a date, because you might just end up running into someone in town and they look at you two like, so what are you two doing here? Okay, so this could be, how would they go about this? Okay, so going out of town could be very significant for some of you, or it is just this deep attraction, but it's in your head. This honeymoon energy is giving me, it's just a fantasy that exists within your head. Okay, it's like fantasizing about one another, wondering if the other feels the same. And I'm seeing with this honeymoon card that, yeah, you two definitely feel the same and you're often in la la land when it comes to thinking about one another. But when you do show up face to face, it's like you guys kind of act like the other doesn't exist. And it's hilarious because I feel like the whole room gets awkward without knowing why. Or you might feel like the minute they show up, even though you have all of these deep, profound feelings for them, the first thing you want to do is just exit or run away. So I really am getting that something is brewing here where it's this love at first sight that two people are denying, because it's like, whoa, how did this happen, or how can this happen, or I've never felt anything like this before for anybody that I've ever encountered. And I feel like it's this cute energy of two people going home at the end of the day going, what was that? Like, that was incredible, just to run into them or just to see them. Let's get some context here between you two. I want to know how it is you two know one another. Let's get even deeper with these messages. How do these two know each other? I'm seeing the open to receive card. That's why I feel like you two manifested one another. It's like you were looking for love. And although this divine masculine energy, he doesn't seem like he would be the type to be, oh, I hope love finds me. In his mind and in his heart space and in some of the unconscious thoughts that he keeps, the reason he's so drawn or attracted to you is because I feel like you're everything that he's been desiring or looking for. It might have to do with the way you look as well. Like, there's a lot of passion. You guys are really attracted to the way each other looks, but you're not each other's usual type, if that makes any sense. Okay, it's like you both are each other's type without even feeling like, I didn't even know I had this type of person in mind for me. It's like that is also what is drawing you in or keeping you two really, really closely connected. Okay, can we get more on how it is they know each other? Okay, so we have nurture and we have compassion. Are you guys teachers? Divine Feminine, they could see you in a very nurturing setting. Maybe they've witnessed you. Some of you could be mothers as well. But there's something about them seeing you in a setting where you have to either be nurturing or have compassion. I don't know if you two maybe work in a setting where you have to see patients. That could be another thing that's very significant for some of you. Okay, and you reflect each other very, very much. That's why the projections or the eye contact feels so intense when you're near each other. Okay, it's because you're projecting those feelings of familiarity, yet awkwardness. I hope they can't feel what I'm thinking, but they very much can, because the energy in the room when you two are together is just really, really insane. It's like you're so in sync with this unity energy. So I feel like this is a connection between two people that are unfolding romantically and passionately. But if it's strange to say this, it's like it's all happening in your head first. And I feel like if I could answer the biggest question in this reading, it's going to be like, I wonder if the other's feeling what I'm feeling. And it's like, yes. Okay, so if you're listening in and this feels very resonant, you're going to wonder, like, are they feeling the same intensity as I am? Because every time I look at them, or every time they're in the room or they're near me, I can't help but feel like butterflies, okay? And many of you might doubt this, okay? Maybe that's why you stumbled across this reading. It's to tell you not to doubt it, but to lean into it more and just know that everything is happening when it's supposed to, okay? Let this unfold when it's supposed to. And there's no need to worry about whether or not they feel the same, because this card tells me you might feel kind of silly, or you're starting to avoid them because, like, I'm hearing awkward things end up happening. It's like 1 minute it's really hot between you two, and then the next minute it kind of seems cold. Like you're having this amazing intense eye contact one day, and then the next it's like you completely avoid one another, or the energy feels very cold, or they're ignoring you. It's like something's off with them. It's because you're probably picking up on the fact that they had a bad day, or, they're doubting themselves. It's like, oh, why do I feel so off whenever I'm around this person? Like, this is two people who I feel like at times the energy feels good, and there's other times where you feel like you irritate one another. And I feel like you do in a sense, because it's like, damn, why is it that every time this person comes around, I start feeling nervous and I don't feel as confident, and I feel like I want to just hide, like put my hoodie on. Your masculines might do that every time you come around, is just put their hoodie up and try to mind their own business, but deep down inside, their heart is just pounding for an opportunity or a moment just to look at you and give you those eyes that say, like, hey, listen, let me talk to you for a minute. Like, can I be alone with you, with the honeymoon card here? But again, I'm getting this very intricate energy. It's very complicated. It's not that easy, which is why you two are solely relying on trying to figure it out through the eye contact alone. All right, so I don't know who this is meant for, but it's definitely a confirmation that you're not in this whole thing alone. This person is definitely feeling this as well. All right, love you guys. I'll catch you in the next check-in.